The Saugatuck Center for the Arts brings world-class entertainment, exhibitions, and education to West Michigan, from shows to authors, fine art, special events, and more.
And coming to the stage tonight for a 3-week run, Once. You know it. It's an intimate Tony Award-winning musical where the cast is all made up of musicians that perform all of the songs right there in front of the audience. No orchestra, no backstage band, and this performance has more significance, really, as the world lost the musical writer last week of the show. Welcome to the show. We should welcome the musician, Zach Zambatides, who plays Guy in the show. Kurt Stem is the artistic director of the SCA. Welcome to you both. Thanks for being here.
Thanks for having us.
Absolutely. I talked a little bit about the Tony Award-winning show, but I'm sure you can do a much better job. Tell us what Once is all about.
Sure. Well, I'm going to pass that to Zach,
Okay.
since he's in the cast.
Well,
I'm going to let him give us the quick synopsis about the show.
Yes, Once is a really, really touching musical about a songwriter who is just completely down on his luck and by circumstance meets a lovely woman from the Czech Republic who inspires him to pursue his dream and really go for it. And the music is beautiful, and I often say it's a musical for your friend who doesn't like musicals. The whole band is just also comprised of the actors. Everyone's up there playing instruments, and there's a million different combinations of bands and stuff, and it's a completely beautiful and intimate show with beautiful and intimate songwriting.
I love that.
And the big piece of it is that there is this very interesting love story that takes place that has a very interesting outcome. I'm not going to give it away.
Okay,
Yes,
all right.
no
all right.
spoilers here.
Yeah.
Well, and Kurt, talk about how you bring productions to the stage for West Michigan.
Sure.
This is you do all of this,
Correct.
right?
So this summer we did Into the Woods, and now we're doing Once, and they are shows that we self-produce. So we build them from the ground up. We design the sets, the costumes, the lighting, everything. I directed Into the Woods. We have a guest director here that's doing Once, but it is a show that it doesn't come in a box. We basically create every single element from scratch, and then it plays on our stage for 3 weeks, and then is gone forever.
And we mentioned that the musicians are all playing live right
Yes.
there on stage. Talk about the genre, Zach. I mean, for someone you mentioned who maybe doesn't like musicals, they may think to themselves, "Oh, Sondheim," you know, that's what they're thinking. What types of different music are we going to hear?
Yeah, well, we're Sondheim fans over at
We do love Sondheim.
We do, yeah.
But the style of Once is more akin to singer-songwriters from Ireland. You know, think obviously Glenn Hansard, who just passed away. He wrote all this music. Songwriters like Damien Rice, Van Morrison, if you're into that thing. Intimate, quiet, acoustic singer-songwriters.
Okay.
Bob Dylan, you know, and it's that type of style. It's intimate, it's beautiful, it's lyric-driven, and the thing about Once is when the actors are singing, it's not a case where they're like a standard musical where they're just singing for no reason. Everyone on stage is aware that the artists are singing. You know, everyone is a musician. We're not pretending that, you know, we're living in a world where people are singing.
That's true, because a lot of people who don't go to musicals, right, when they go to a musical, they're like, well, they just started singing out of nowhere. Why they start doing that?
Like if we're singing, I'm at the bar. If we're singing, I'm busking for money. If we're singing, I'm recording the song.
Sense.
You know?
The songs are such an integral part of the actual storytelling because it's about a songwriter.
Yeah.
That's the character that Zach plays.
I love that.
Yeah.
I love that so much. And then talk too about just the greater mission of what you do all year round. Obviously, this is one piece of many things that you guys have going on. Summer, winter, all year.
Yes, absolutely. So the Saugatuck Center for the Arts, we're a multidisciplinary art center. We do live performances of theater, concerts. We also have a big education arm where we do adults and children's classes, a lot of outreach into the rural county of Allegan to the schools that wouldn't normally get to have art classes. We have an art truck, we take it there. They get free classes that we pay for. So there's a lot of outreach and a lot of community work that we do as an art center to help promote the arts in many different factions, as like healing, as nurturing, as escapism, so many different things that the arts are good for, as we know.
And thank you for doing that. Because obviously in schools, I mean, I was a band kid, right? So I mean, all the things that are disappearing from schools, for you to bring that to them is a big deal. Zach, what are you going to sing? And before you do it, we'd love to hear the story behind it, because we're going to let you play us out. What do you got?
Sure, yeah. This is a song from the show called Say It To Me Now. It comes at a point where the character Guy is trying to get a loan to make this album to hopefully, you know, blow up his career. And when he seems completely when he's run out of ideas, the girl tells him, just play something for this guy. And so then he goes into the song.
Okay, perfect.
Yeah.
All right, well, as they said, this is the only time you're going to be able to see this show as it's made. It is here until August 30th at the Saugatuck Center for the Arts. Tickets start at $75. sc4a.org to learn more. All right.
Scratching at the surface now, and I'm trying hard to work it out. So much has gone misunderstood. This mystery only leads to doubt, and I'm looking for a sign. And this a dark, uneasy time. If you have something to say, you better say it now. 'Cause this is what you waited for. Your chance to even up the score. Oh, and as these shadows fall on me now, I will somehow, yeah. 'Cause I'm picking up a message, Lord, and I'm closer than I've ever been before. So if you have something to say, say it to me now. Just say it to me now.